any like whole season predictions for
Oh,
House of Dragon?
I'm sorry, we live, Lamont.
Oh, you good? You
What's
good?
up, YouTube?
Look, we was just shooting the, the
Right, trying to get
here.
some things done.
What's up, y'all?
Hey. We are live. Is this recording?
Let me get in the camera.
Can you hear us? Can you see us? Me and Moochie that got me
Uh-oh. Chocolate and vanilla, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to throw them super chats. It's time to get them super chats going.
Uh-oh. Yes, y'all. We are back. Listen, I still ain't got no super chats yet, but y'all definitely can still hit the diva up on the Cash App. I appreciate all of you guys because I've been getting some thank you so much. Do I need to do a special thank you to my Cash Appers? I don't know if you're in the particular chat, but I will say thank you because I appreciate it so much. So I have Ray Daniels. Thank you. I have Ray Daniels again. Thank you. I got Lorraine Holland. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And so those are the most recent ones that I got. So I appreciate you so much for supporting the channel because your girl is still trying to get monetized. I'm on the cusp. So y'all just keep on watching. Make sure when you watch my videos, watch them to the end. And we'll get there, okay? Because your girl already got 1,000 subscribers. I just need y'all to watch the videos to the end, okay?
Yeah, come on, help us out.
Yes. So this is the live show. We are expecting some more people on the panel. We have our boy Lamont, our man, rather. Excuse me. Our number one man, Lamont Tyson. He is here on the panel to chop it up with us. You know, me and Moochie, we already did the recap. So we want to pick Lamont's brain.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And you got them both in the same building. You got them both in the same building. I'm scared when you get these two ladies together. It's like bringing a warm front and a cold front and it meet, and you're going to get chaos. And they right here in front of us.
Yeah, so be ready, Lamont. Be ready. Okay, so I want to say hello to everybody that's in the chat. Miss Daria, Support Gaming, Savannah.
Shalom.
Michelle, Tamika's Den. Thank you so much, Ray Holland. Yes, Dragon Time. Absolutely. We are ready. Greta, Alex, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you so much. So yes, we are going to get into it. Make sure you hit the like button before or after you, before you leave. And that's that with that. Okay, so let's get into it. Moochie, what question do you have for Lamont? What's the first question?
What was your thoughts on the fight scenes?
The you mean the one in the beginning or the kind of the one at the end?
I want you to tell me which one was the best, the one in the beginning and the one in the end. Like, give me your ratings on those. Like, what was your thoughts on it?
I enjoyed the visuals. I'm a little disappointed at how quickly Crab Feeder was destroyed because I thought they was kind of setting him up to have his own backstory as a mercenary, as someone that might have been a second son to some of the dynasty, and he got angry. He had grayscale, and I thought we was going to get more of something out of him. But what it did, it just set up to show us just how menacing Damon is.
Right.
I call him Devil Damon. It just set us up to show how reckless he is, how when his back is up against the wall, he is going to make a huge gamble against the grain. And you know what? I was saying to myself, when they were shooting them arrows, if one of them damn arrows don't hit him somewhere, I'm not going to watch this show no more. Because it won't no way he was going to make it through that field without getting hit by an arrow.
Exactly.
But he did.
Right.
He got hit by
chases-
all of them.
3.
He did. He did. And he chases crab feeder all the way into the cave. And I'm thinking, oh boy, whew, it's about to be a Donnybrook. Next thing I know, he comes out with crab feeder's hammer. Crab feeder's cut in half, and that's the end of crab feeder. So I like the action overall. I was just a little disappointed in the end. And there's nothing wrong with the end. It's just that I expected more from crab feeder.
Got you.
Okay.
Before we comment on Lamont's comments, we actually have Brilzy. He
What's
is in the
up?
building.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
That's my guy.
Honor to be with the diva and Moochie.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, he called you the goat.
Oh Lord.
Yes. So we got Brillo. Y'all give him a big welcome in the chat.
What's up?
Yes.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
All
the love.
right. Let's see. All right, Moochie, go ahead and respond to Lamont what he said.
Well, I like the fight scenes. That was that.
Mhm.
But Nita, since we are in this area of the beginning, you got to give them the "Did you see" moment.
Oh, okay.
Did you see? Did you notice?
Did you notice?
Did you hear? Was you listening?
Yes, since we're here.
Oh, let me guess. When Damon got hit by that burning arrow and the dragon started crying.
No.
But that is one of them. But the one that I'm particularly
But that was
talking about, that was towards the
last,
end.
That was last week's episode. Damon wasn't on the dragon. Remember? Damon was on the dragon.
Black
last
dude
week.
was on the dragon this week, y'all.
Right. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
that's fine too. But what I wanted to say is, okay, hold on. Do I already have it uploaded in here? I thought I did.
I think you too.
Did you see? Hold on, Brillo. Go ahead and give me your thoughts on the
fight scenes.
On the fight scenes.
Both
That's
fight
what we're talking
scenes, and let us know what was good. What was the pros and cons? Which ones did you like more, and what didn't you like about it, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I felt the fight scenes was pretty. It was pretty good, pretty action packed. I just wish I was able to see when my man walked up in the cave. I wanted to see that fight.
Yes.
Then, he came out. He must have put some work in because, like you said, he had my man sliced in half, dragging him. I'm like, man, they gotta show us that.
Yeah,
but-
I do wish.
I mean, they had some good choreography. The fight seemed realistic. It seemed like they worked on it, but I was just a little disappointed because it's like that climactic. Like I couldn't figure out, was he trying to commit suicide at first because he didn't want his brother help. He didn't want his brother to come save the day. So I'm trying to. When he started running towards, I'm like, what is this dude doing? I started to think about Ned Stark. I'm like, I know they're not gonna kill my man this quick. Because that does happen in Game of Thrones. You never know who water gonna get cut off.
Right.
So
off with your head.
Right.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I was just a little disappointed with the crab feeder thing because I mean, not that he died. I just wanted to see that scene. They could have showed us that for 3 or 4 minutes.
Got you. I feel the same way. I was like, I guess because they went on ahead and showed him going like ham on those on all of the other people. I guess they really didn't want to feed into more of the they didn't want to feed more into the suspension of disbelief because you remember like Lamont was saying, he was saying that he was just getting away with too much, and so maybe it was like, well, maybe we don't show this fight because then you trying to make him like he's Superman or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they was trying to like pull back since he had already had his big moment.
You gonna go for it, right?
Right.
If he breaking people off, that's just how it is.
Right.
Now Snow used to had that armor like that too. I mean, he died, came back to life. He used to wreck people too in all the battles. Never get scratched.
Right.
So
he did. He did. Nita, it makes you wonder, was the whole point of Crab Feeder to set us up to just buffer Damien, to show us how menacing he is, and to show us when his back is up against the wall, he's going to take risks to win? Was that the point in Crab Feeder? And to just kind of show the division between Damien and his brother?
I believe so. I definitely believe so. The thing was, hold on, I had to, did you notice? Hold on. Shit.
And Moochie brought this up. So Moochie, how did you like for the first time ever seeing a black on Dragonback? You got a chance to see.
Look, he wrote it with style to me. That was like he even said his Jakara's different.
He did. He
said it like, he put some flavor to it.
He said it like a homeboy. He didn't say it like the women said.
He said it like how you do the hood yell. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah. And if y'all missed the name of the dragon that he's riding, it's called Sea Smoke.
Sea Smoke, yeah.
Sea Smoke, that's his name, boy. Whew.
Yeah, he did it like the hood yell.
Absolutely. Okay, so did y'all notice? We're gonna go ahead because I don't want to keep holding it up or whatever. So I'm gonna do this. Did you notice that they gave him a name? One of the Crab Feeder has a name. Did anybody notice his name? Did anybody, the man that he was crucifying and the one that got smashed up, he called his name? Does anybody remember what he called?
I remember. I said it in my trailer breakdown, but I ain't gonna say it again though. I want to see who else gonna say it.
I definitely don't remember.
Anybody in the chat? Yeah, it definitely was an ego play for him. He was like, I'm gonna get it or I'm gonna die trying.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not letting my brother help me get out of this because I'll never live it down.
Right. Now, to me, he doesn't feel like. Do y'all think they're going to really write his character to be homosexual, gay?
100%.
It doesn't look like it.
So they're going to change it.
Okay.
We might see something different from the books because they already deviated once from the books, y'all.
Somebody got it. Prince Drahar. That is his name. So it looks like he may come from royal blood, right? So they really missed the opportunity to build his story up and to really give us more. So I think that was really so he was saying it. So I was like, did you notice that? I was like, Moochie was on to something because she kept on saying, I think they're gonna flesh it out.
I felt like they could have did more with his character though.
Yeah.
They could have had him. They could have had him around a little longer.
Yeah.
And I said he probably came from a hierarchy. And I said that the week before.
You did.
And then when I saw that, I was like, oh shoot, I was right.
Yeah.
I like being
right. We said it, Moochie. And did you see how the guy also said that his mama was a whore and the daddy was a bastard?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how in the hell do you become a prince from a whore and a bastard? Like a Jon Snow, like if it was Jon Snow's son or something like that. Okay.
Right. Okay. And think about think about who Damien's sleeping with. Damien has his whore with him. So the father was sleeping with the whore, and out pops Drahar, the Crab Feeder.
Right. And you remember the type of turmoil that John was in by being the son of, so he probably had the same grievances, but he turned to the bad side instead of to like how John turned out to be.
Right. And for all we know, what he was doing might not have been bad. It could have been a noble cause. We just don't know where. Yes.
Right. And
I think. Go ahead. a lot of Anglo-Saxons who are super. I'm a fanboy of the show too, but then you have these super fanboys, and they be trying to pick on me, talking about some. Oh, why you like Crab Feeder? He was a nothingness. He was just in the story just to be a plot feed. See,
Right.
I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I said to one of them because I'm gonna be PG tonight. But I basically told them to F off. You know.
So basically, what they saying, his story basically was a stepping stone to show how dominant Damon is.
Right.
Well, not even per se that, just a stepping stone in the story, period. Because you could use what happened with him to buffer the deal that came through with Damien and Sea Snake. You could say that. We got a chance to meet Sea Snake's brother, who in the book is his nephew in the book.
Oh,
and you can also say that it too was used to show that Damon's brother does care about him enough that he was still willing to help him, even though Damon don't want the help. So, Crab Feeder and the Triarchy represented all that. So you just pick whichever one you want to run with.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Cool. Brilla, you want to get in on that?
As far as Crab Feeder, I'm kind of on the outside from y'all. I mean, I'm not familiar with the books and things like that, but I kind of knew he wasn't going, be around long. I did for a split second when Damien was running into the fire. I did for a split second think that they could Ned Stark him, but I never thought the Crab Feeder was going to be like a big, villain or big
Yeah,
obstacle.
that was right. The opportunity was there, but I think the fact that they keep doing these time jumps, so he's technically been there for three years, but they just didn't show the journey. So
right.
That you can chalk that up to a creative decision, and they failed to they just kind of dropped the ball on trying to flesh him out a little bit.
Did you like how they kept skipping to the patriarchy of Aegon? We can't call him the second yet because he's not on the throne.
Right.
But you guys like
that's the name of the episode, second of his name.
Right. Well, that's Aegon. It's just he ain't got on the throne yet. Do you guys like the manner in which they time jumped 2 years to show baby Aegon and how happy the daddy was with baby Aegon? How he just basically almost turned his back on Rhaenyra, and the little fact that his wife Alicent is pregnant now with a girl.
Yeah. What you think about that?
Well, yeah. Wait, I didn't hear because I was reading her comment.
All right, Brilla, what you think about
that? Pretty much, like just like he said with I like how. Well, who was getting on my nerve? First, I say that. The king gets on my nerves. So he's just so weak to me. I just can't stand his ass. I cannot stand the king. The princess was also getting on my nerve, being a brat. I get it. You don't want to, follow the rules, which you shouldn't have to. But like, she was just being a brat. The king was being weak. Aegon, he might as well be on the throne. He might as well be the king. The way they were celebrating him. So we always, even though he said, I put it on, what he say? I put it on your mama. Basically, I'm not going to let Aegon surpass you.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
I think they just all lies with that. They plan on, they're going to either have the mother, the queen be in charge if he dies, which I see it coming very soon. And
very soon.
Like Nita predicted it. She said he's gonna die in episode whatever episode Ned Stark died in. He's gonna get taken out.
My man suggested that Aegon marry the princess.
Right.
That
Aegon
was
married
weird.
Rhaenyra. Yeah.
What?
I mean, that's what they do.
That's what
But
they do.
I just feel like the age difference was
That
just
was
kind of
crazy.
ridiculous. They was ridiculous with the age difference.
Like they
Because
about to marry this 2-year-old off to his big sister?
17 years, it
That's
wasn't even
weird.
gonna work. How she gonna have babies? Give him babies. By the time he reached 14, she gonna be like well into her 30s. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
And they gonna have to do it
Yeah.
and do it fast once he come of age. I'm just
Look,
saying.
so
this-
gross.
This wasn't Jamie. This definitely wasn't Jamie and Cersei because they so far apart in age. You
But
know,
them two came out the womb together.
Yeah, they
So
were twins.
that was
Yeah, they were twins.
cringy.
Yeah, Tiffany said that actually that whole whatever Otto proposed was just preposterous and just throwing something out there and it wasn't gonna, I don't know.
But-
I felt like he was for real though.
I like the fact that she threw it back in his face. You didn't marry the girl you were supposed to marry.
Yeah, he married your mom.
She was supposed to
Right.
marry that the Targaryen from the queen that never was daughter.
Mm-hmm. And did y'all see who's really pulling the puppet strings for Otto? His brother is pulling the puppet strings on him. See, the brother is really on Otto, and I think we might could see one day Otto getting killed by the brother if things don't go the way the brother wanted to go. Because that brother was hot to trot on that ass. Like, you better, it's up to you to get the king convinced. And I'm with Brillo, man. This king, he weak as a man with no legs. Oh, by the way, he's losing all his fingers. This dude does not want to make a hard decision about nothing. Okay.
Right.
He don't.
Leader.
Yeah. He's weak. I'm ready to see him die, to be honest with you.
Yes, put baby Aegon on the throne, man.
I mean, he's a good dude, but good dudes don't make good rulers. And so that is where we're kind of like at an impasse.
You gonna let these dudes take over one of your territories for 3 years? I'm stomping that out in month 1.
Immediately.
Take over none of my territories. I got the whole realm behind me.
So he's over the free cities as well.
I'm about to stomp this out. I'm not gonna let you stay in my backyard for 3 years.
Kingdoms now.
He's the ruler of all the kingdoms.
Yeah.
He's the ruler of all the anytime there's smoke anywhere, anything that pop off, he's the ruler of the kingdoms. And he just ignored it for 3 years because he didn't want to deal with it. And he knew that one of the richest house in all the 7 lands, Corlys's crew.
Right.
He's losing his men.
Graces with him. You definitely want to stay in good graces.
I feel like everybody knows it. Everybody knows it now.
And what happens if you get a real threat and then your forces are split and divided because they've been fighting this dude for 3 years, losing, like you said, losing soldiers, losing money. What about if you need this dude's help in the future? You don't know what threats are coming.
Exactly.
Right.
Just not.
It wasn't a smart thing. And then also too, even though it was gross, the whole thing about him marrying the daughter of Corlys, that was a political play. And then now we have the political play of Rhaenyra marrying Laenor. So hopefully, I think she will, because that's what the book says, that she's going to actually marry him and all that stuff. So maybe all will be right within the world or whatever. So I mean, just
ain't no way.
Just for a second.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
This still going to be a divide, though.
Right. This is House of the Dragon. It ain't no way it's all going to be good. No way.
Yes. Let me see. I have a hold on. Slides. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, so we already went over one of the questions about are we disappointed that the crab feeder is gone too soon? So we pretty much covered that earlier. I have a couple of other have a couple of other situations. Hold on. The next one. Okay, so I remember Lamont saying that, you know, he was zigzagging. He was doing better than Rick Hahn. He was doing better than Rick Hahn.
Because he was
doing better than Rick Hahn at the Battle of the Bastards. But he did get hit, though.
He had more arrows being shot at him, though.
Yes, that was the whole thing. So I'm glad the dragons came and took the arrow people out, because that was his major threat right there. Like, he was chopping through them people like it wasn't nobody's business. But them archers, it was he came in just the nick of time, because he got hit. And I was asking, did you think it was realistic? I mean, he was running fast as shit, though. He was running really, really fast, and he must have been zigzagging, baby, because he didn't get hit. I was like, all those archers, I couldn't believe it. But
Nita,
that boy would have been
Nita, you think this man is Tyreek Hill that played for my Miami Dolphins, huh? I don't give a damn how fast you is.
Like, you know, only thing he do is like, you know how they be doing all of that.
You is not outrunning a sea of arrows raining down on you in a valley. I don't care how fast she is, but hey,
I know.
They made it look good.
They did. The direction was on point. Did you actually see, like, when his foot left the spot, the arrow hit right where his foot was at?
Yep.
That was like perfect direction. That was just like they was showing how close the arrows was getting to get him. But he did get hit by 3. He got 2 in the chest, and thank God they have armor. But his head, he ain't got no armor on his head, baby. But he got 2 in the chest and the torso, and then he got 1 in the kneecap or something like that. And so did y'all think it was realistic, or you think that they was just taking some liberties to make Damon look good?
I mean, I feel like they just got their superhero on, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we already dealing with dragons and magic, you know.
Right.
We no one about to get killed by no weak arrow dudes.
Right.
So, of course, it was unrealistic, but I mean, I don't know where he got trained at.
Right. 100%. Nita, taking liberties. Hell, they tried to get a Statue of Liberty back to the French. That's how much liberty they was taking with this dude. Like you said, arrows in the feet, barely missed them and stuff like that. They took liberties, but like Brillo said, it's dungeons, it's magic, it's fire-breathing dragon.
That's what we hear.
Right.
Give it to us.
Right.
And we should have got the cave death too of the crab feeder. We should have. I
think we should have saw him slicing him right down the middle and dragging him out.
Absolutely.
I would have wanted to see that. Some people don't like all the gore and stuff like that, but I'll look at it.
We already got the chitlins coming out the torso.
Yeah,
that wasn't enough for you.
You said the chitlins.
No, they
Moochie wanted to see how you got to the chitlins.
Right.
She wanted to see how you split them up.
Sure.
That would have made the episode so much better, though, if they showed that.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, overall, so far, I'm satisfied with how they going with it, even though they're doing the time jumps, because the big picture is the whole war thing. Like,
the Civil War.
In the comments.
Yeah, the Civil War is coming up, and I think this is just to develop the main characters for when we get there.
Right.
So I know y'all don't like spoilers. Y'all don't want no spoilers. I ain't gonna give you no spoilers. But what I want to, we talking about Damon, but this man right here, he was putting in some work. Did y'all notice, Corliss? I mean, he was on that battlefield taking them down.
Yeah,
he was definitely pressing.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Oh, Miss K is here.
Uh-oh.
It's popping. It's
Uh-oh.
Hey, guys.
Hey, got your little leopard.
Right,
I'm in my robe, you know, once the weather starts changing.
Moochie, it make you wonder, do she got the matching understuff to go with all that?
Goodness.
She got all of that. She got all of that in the furry slippers.
Moochie. What they call it, Moochie? Strange? Ain't that what they said on Boomerang? Strange.
She got the slippers on. That's what you call them, the foo-foo.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Everybody
Like
give Miss K a warm
unbelievable.
welcome in the
Hey
chat.
guys.
What's up, Miss
All
K?
right.
Hey,
So
what
she
up,
has some
everybody?
catching up to do. So come on, Miss K, come with it.
Okay, you gave us the breakdown about the Civil War. What are your thoughts on this episode with the fighting scenes and
I didn't really care about the fighting things like that. I liked that Damon, it was showing him really putting in his work because, they had that little on last week's episode. He tried to be funny when it came to Sir Kristen Cole. Like, what's your name? Sir Crispin, trying to play around. And he was like, no, it's Kristen, right? And then he said about the whole thing, I couldn't recall, but he's like, do you recall me knocking you on your, behind? And I like how Damon was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like he took that on the chin or whatever. But this episode shows that, see, that was for play. That was the tourney. You knocked me on my behind, but you see how I do out here on this battlefield.
Right.
All these ninjas cannot see me, so let's see each other for real on a one-on-one. Can you handle me? That's why I feel like he took it like a G. Like, yeah, that was cute. All right, that was a good one, but what I will say about this situation with Damon killing the crab feeder is it gave me Arya killing the Night King type of situation. It was like that wasn't really a fight. That was Corliss's thing. Like Corliss was the one that kept beefing about it and he wanted to do something about it. And I feel like that should have been his kill. Just like I feel like Jon should have killed the Night King. So that's the only thing I have with that. I didn't really see why it was justified for Damon to do it, but I guess I understand that's going to bring him to, we saw the we saw the trailer for next week, but that's going to make him the so-called king of the narrow sea and stuff like that. So we see that's going to raise him in the ranks and all of that. So whatever, it's fine with me. But other than that, I didn't really care about the whole fighting thing. I just love the whole war stuff with Rhaenyra. I love that.
Okay.
So
Well, I enjoyed Damon taking on the whole thing. I felt like the strategy was good because I felt like did they talk to Damon or did Damon just do what the brother was saying? The brother, or was it Laenor saying the plan that they needed somebody to bring the people out of the caves? It felt like Damon was just doing it on his own, that he wasn't even in on the plan. You remember the narration? They were standing around the table and they were just kind of putting the pieces together. So I was like,
the way it looks like that, but the way they had, you see how they were closing in on him and it looked like it was going to be done. When you see Corlys coming with the rest of the, the army or whatever, it looked like it was a plan and they talked about it and we just didn't see that discussion. So it kind of did look like it was a plan at the end of the day. They needed, like you said, they did say that they needed someone to do it. And I think Damon was, not Damon, Corlys was saying the one person that would do it is Damon. So they went ahead.
Crazy enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what happened. They went ahead with that plan that Corlys was saying.
Now, was we supposed to know that Laenor had a dragon named Sea Smoke?
Right. I had to look it up because, honey, I did not know.
Thought so. I thought because his mother Rhaenys, that she had a dragon.
Okay. That's right. That's right.
And I think that's why the daughter doesn't have a dragon. She's fascinated by the dragons, but I think because they didn't expect for them to have twins, they only had one dragon egg, and so the boy got it.
Oh, Nita, trust me, the daughter is going to get a dragon. That dragon that's roaming around free.
Yeah, she's going to get one.
She's going to be getting that dragon.
I'm not surprised that they're dragon riders. Like I'm not surprised that I just didn't know the name of the dragon. I had to look up the name of the dragon. But I wasn't surprised that he was riding a dragon because they're all, had that Valyrian blood. So I was definitely not surprised about that. But I think according to the books, the girl does have a dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna get that dragon, Miss K, that's roaming around, having fun, not doing nothing, not being ridden by nobody. That's who the daughter is gonna get. She's gonna be hopping on that.
Now the thing is, though, she has a dragon, and somebody else winds up riding it, which is not a good sign.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the book, that's what happened.
But I didn't go further to see. So.
Right.
But once
I think they're gonna switch it.
Right? Yeah. If somebody else is riding somebody's dragon, that's not a good sign. So.
Excuse me, Miss K.
Yeah.
I just love all y'all. How about that? I think they're gonna switch that around. I think they're about to switch that around.
Yeah.
But it won't be this year. But the sister's gonna be riding the dragon. But I don't know how fast that age gap is gonna age her up. And will they be able to get into the story of what she's doing this year? And do you see them going ahead and letting Laenor marry Rhaenyra this season?
I don't know about this season, but I definitely see them doing it.
Okay.
I see it this season.
I mean, because the thing is, they're moving fast. I mean, we went from one episode to the next was 6 months, and the next one was 3 years. Next time it might be, you never know. It might be 5 years, 10 years.
Right.
So once they grow them up, that's when I think they'll get married. But I don't know. She might get married now. She might get married while she's still that, looking like that before they bring in the older chick. But she's definitely marrying Laenor. The question is, because she was told that she can choose her mate, her spouse, but it's not like the choosing that, like how we choose who we fall in love, this and that. He made it clear, like, you got to choose. So you can, when you do marry, it has to be advantageous, right? It has to be to further the line. It has to be to strengthen the house, all that stuff. So do that, but you can choose who you do that with. So I think she's smart enough and politically inclined enough to know that Laenor is the best match for her.
Right. And I think that is actually going to happen after her father passes away.
That would be smart.
Yeah,
right.
She'll finally make the right damn choice, because she's just trying to be real rebellious right now.
Yeah.
But Nita, I think you would be rebellious under these same circumstances if you was tired of the patriarchy and the politics going on, and I have to give you away. And the dad didn't even follow those same traditions as damn self.
Right.
You would probably be behaving the same exact way.
Right. It was
y'all some strong sisters on this panel. Y'all strong sisters.
Touche. That's true. Because she called him on it.
Yep.
That's
what I was talking about earlier. She called him on it because that was the obvious decision, because the bloodline would have been stronger.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Miss Kay, you said your favorite. Well, I think your favorite episode. I mean, your favorite scene was Rhaenyra killing the boar. Is that?
Well, no, not killing the boar, but coming through on the camp with all the blood on her. Like, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. She ain't had nothing to say. Dudes was looking at her like, okay, and he gave her the nod. She was just like. And she looked over at her family, like her ex-best friend, now turned stepmom, and her dad and Otto, and was like, and kept it moving. Like, yeah, I got blood on me, and what?
Meanwhile, they had to hold the board, hold the elk down just so he could kill it, and he couldn't. He didn't even. It took him more than once to do it.
I know Brillo was disgusted.
Me and Brillo done come to realize the dude is a pussball. We don't come to realize, and now he losing fingers left and right too. So I mean, that was his excuse. He couldn't stab him properly because half his left hand is gone. He up there. Can you see me like John Cena doing this? Yeah. Can you see me? That was his excuse. So I get it.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this man's, like, his skin, not just his body, but his skin.
I feel like
The back
the
was messing up. The
Fingers.
the two
Yeah.
fingers.
I think the Maesters are doing it.
I think they
For
poisoning
some
him.
reason, I think
you know they have this rumor that his wife poisoned him.
no,
Really?
What?
Mhm.
Really?
absolutely
What?
not.
I don't think it was confirmed in the book, so they have it like a rumor. So I think
Like
that
on
might
Reddit.
mean that his the circumstances surrounding his death might not be, definite or anything like that or clear. So they're saying that she might have, and it might be kind of true because if you look at, she seems like all in all, she's an okay type of chick, right? She's a good chick, but when her father gets in her ear, it's like she does his bidding. Everything
Oh,
you
else
talking
she do.
about?
the best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alex.
What she talking about, Allison?
Mhm.
Because he's
You need to
very
go ahead and do that.
manipulative. The father is
Right.
basically like feeding her information and telling her what to do, and she's following everything,
Mhm.
and she would do it.
Yeah,
And he's getting his directions from his brother.
Exactly.
Because you heard how she was saying no, she'll make a good queen when Viserys was kind of giving his doubts or whatever. She was like, she'll make a good queen. You made a good decision, blah blah blah. And then when the father was trying to tell her about talk to him about getting your son to be the heir, she's like, and what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to be the one to have my son usurp his sister or whatever, whatever words that she used. And so she wasn't really for it at first. But when the father gets in her ear, you saw that she tried to go and talk to him about it, but she never got a chance to because that whole letter came from Vaemon and all of that. So, but it's just like as soon as her dad gets in her ear, it's a wrap. And I think that there is gonna come up a point where her father doesn't need to be in her ear anymore. She's gonna make that decision. Like, no, I want my son to be on the throne.
Right.
You can kind of see the turn in her a little bit. Like you can kind of see him twisting it in her. But what do y'all think is the relationship she has with her uncle? Because the uncle is the one pulling Otto's strings, and I can easily see them down the road having the uncle kill Otto because things don't go the way the uncle wanted to go. Do you think that Allison has a relationship with her uncle at all?
It seemed like it's very distant. And if he kills Otto, I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull her strings like how Otto is.
Well, that's why I'm asking. That's exactly why I'm asking. Because if they get rid of Otto, he's still going to want to try to control the throne through Allison.
Mm-hmm.
By that time, she might be already set in her ways the way her father is molding her.
Good point.
She don't have to be persuaded anymore,
right? Because she got
she
got
already
all them babies, so that's gonna really like kind of turn her head to the tunnel vision of it all.
She got all the babies, and I think she likes the fact that she's the queen now.
Yeah, and you saw her pull rank.
Yeah, she pulled rank on Rhaenyra with the music, with the and stuff.
I ain't like that.
No.
I ain't like that. I was like, you bitch. No, you didn't.
I was mad at her too with that.
Like,
then she gonna talk about something. It doesn't need to be this way. Okay, well, don't be pulling rank then. If it don't need to be this way. Exactly. That's the reason why I didn't want you marrying my father in the first place. Because now if you think about it, you see how she said to her father when they was on their way to the hunting trip, she said, there's no one here for me. And at one point there was like, she had Allison as her best friend. And even if she couldn't talk to her father, she was always able to talk to Allison. And now she's kind of feeling isolated. She doesn't have anybody. Because now I can't talk to you about my dad or about anything that's going on because you're his freaking pillow buddy.
Rhaenyra, she's such a.
I can't even do this. My dad is getting on my nerve because she'll go back and tell.
Yep.
Well, at least she got Christian Cole now. At least Christian Cole came through for her. They already got a little fire fling going on. So maybe that's going to be her new venting buddy in more ways than one.
I don't know about all of
what did you say? When Brillo was trying to say something, what was you saying something about Rhaenyra?
Yeah, I just don't like her.
What? Why?
He thinks she's a brat, but she's going through a lot.
She's not a brat.
Through a lot. She lost her mom.
She has a lot. Yeah, she's not a brat. She's had too many things happen to her in a short period of time. She got all the reason to be like that.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Acting like a brat.
She
Yeah,
lost
she
her
checked-
mother.
Mhm.
They have her where they have her to be the next in line to be the heir. But she knows she's not going to get it, and they still have her as a cupbearer. So
Right,
she's
and then when
hearing all of these political conversations, and she's not able to put any input, and she's part of it.
and right, and they want her to go like, girl, what you
whoa,
go
like,
sit down, girl.
Who are you? That's how you
Really?
Can we get married or something?
Like, what you doing talking? Go sit down. She like, all right, I'm gonna sit down. All right, I'm gonna ride my dragon right on over to Dragonstone.
Right.
My seat.
Right. Brillo,
And I'ma handle this.
Renera is the 1600s version of the women's movement rolled up into one little bottle blonde woman. That's what Renera is. She's the women movement of 1600. She rides her own dragon. She can kill a boar by herself. She don't need a man for that. She only need a man for one thing.
Really?
Okay, well, she need a man for a couple of things. How about that? Okay, that make you feel better.
Thank you so
But
much.
I like Renera. And she has been through a whole lot. But with Allison, don't y'all kind of feel what could Allison had done to not marry the dad? The dad proclaimed her his queen. She had ran away. She wanted to keep friends with Renera. I mean, can't we just say that that's really not Allison's fault per se?
Come see, come see.
Yeah,
Is
it ain't
that-
really nothing she could
Oh, you can't hit me with massage talk. I feel like I'm in yoga class. Come see, come saw. Namaste, mother.
Because you know what? I feel like the time that she was spending with Viserys, she was starting to like him a little bit. It was some like little tender moments and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't think she would have ran away. I don't think she had any problems with it. I think she was trying to also soften Rhaenyra up to the idea of her dad marrying again. That's why when they met at the in the crypt,
Yeah.
she was like, no, not the crypt, the crypt. What is that place? The sept. She was like, he has to marry again, this and that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it just felt like she kind of knew, and plus she knew her dad was probably trying to push her to that as well. That's why when the whole marriage thing to Lena came up, the father was pressing her, like, will you go see the king tonight? Like, what the heck is wrong with you wasting time around here?
Nobody wasn't even cold yet, and she sent her in there.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
My
Moochie.
body was not even cold yet. He was like, go talk to the king.
And not only that, but he told her, wear that special dress that your mama.
Your mother's dress.
Yes.
Your mama's dress.
Yeah.
Bruh.
How creepy is that?
Hey,
sick.
This is the Targaryens. This is what they do. That's what they do back in them days, man.
Yeah.
How did y'all like the introduction of the creepy ass Lannister twin brother? I mean,
I wanted to talk to you about that.
Dude offering Rhaenyra honey wine and shit, and then all of a sudden, I love to do things for my queen. Let me tell y'all how that sounds. Back when I was doing dating profiles on different websites and stuff like that, people that wanted to act like they knew what you was going through, they read your profile. Oh, Lamont's a respiratory therapist. He works with children in the outpatient setting. This girl gets up there, sends me a message, and she's trying to use respiratory talk. I just put the vent on a 10 cc, a peep, and I'm like, what the hell is you talking about? There ain't no 10 cc on a vent. Yes, and that's what your boy was doing. Lannister was doing, talking about he wants to get a pit to put it. Yes, she's like, the hell? For what?
He was already down the aisle and had her in bed already. The way he was talking.
Yeah, and she was mad about it. But the crazy thing about it is Viserys was okay with, obviously he was all right with the whole matchup, right? But he even said that he thinks that even his pride has pride. But you were still trying to ship this, ship her off to him.
That's what I wanted to ask y'all. I don't think that's what I don't think that was the plan. I think he was just like, you know, in his ego, and he went to her first, and then he went to the king second because she brushed him off. Do y'all see it like that?
But the king didn't sound surprised when she said something to him. He was like, he's a part of the big, you know, this and that. You have to marry soon. He didn't say, well, what was he doing? You know what I mean? It made it sound like he knew about.
Yeah, like he went to him first.
But no, remember when they was arguing, they were saying that I'm getting all these proposals, marriage proposals for you.
You gotta marry somebody.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that that's probably like what that was. But it could have been. I didn't think it was for it though, because the way
the king even said when she basically called him an asshole, the king said, I thought you would like somebody that's just like you. Something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing.
Right,
that's what
like
the king said.
Right, the king wasn't surprised at all about the whole situation.
No.
He was a
and
lot
he's
like
got to. And he's got to do this because the king has replaced Corlys with the twin brother of the guy trying to holler at Rhaenyra. Mm-hmm. So he done replace him with this bum in the Lannister family. So the king was just trying to fortify the family and bring things together. But I'm anxious to see how desperate and crazy this bunch of Lannisters is going to be.
Yeah. I think what it was that it was supposed to be something that was set up by the king, but he went ahead prematurely and stepped to Rhaenyra.
Exactly.
Yeah, when he seen her.
Right. And thinking that, you know, he got so much pride that his little charm is going to do whatever, but she ain't that type of chick, honey. She out here with the boys. You ain't coming over here with your little corny whatever you are.
It ain't nothing he could have said.
She was ready to
nothing he could have said that would have got her to agree to
nothing.
He could have came 100% correct. She wasn't that. She just don't want to be married. She want to be,
and she's rebellious right now.
Right.
But on top of that, she's not even attracted to him. No. She is attracted to Christian Cole.
Oh,
so she, you know,
see that.
But again, I don't think she wants to marry him. But she is attracted to Christian Cole. So had Christian Cole stepped to her, she might would have gave him more of the light of day, but she still wouldn't have married him. But she would have entertained him more. She would have entertained him a little more. But them Lannisters, they make me sick.
Right.
And this dude, Jason, he's just pathetic, man. He was
a
definition.
lot like Jamie. Like I said, he's a lot like Jamie. Like the smug attitude and like I'm like the every woman wants me.
So Moochie, that dude, Tylen is supposed to be his twin? Because I feel like they look so much
Tylen
alike.
Is the twin. They're the twin. They're twins. Not identical, but they're twins.
Yeah.
And their brother Erwin, he was up there. And the mama was there too. The mama was one of the women in the Real Housewives Breakfast Club where they was doing all the gossip. where the dog was eating up all the cake and shit when Rhaenyra popped that lady right in the face.
This is too soon.
With the club foot. Don't sleep on him.
This is too soon for Tylen though, because I think Tywin Lannister's father name is Tylen, I think. But this is probably too soon, right? That can't be him because it's 170 something years. It's too soon. Yeah. I mean, it's too far. But I guess they named another somebody Tylen again.
Yeah, I think they use names over and
over again.
That happens in families sometimes. So.
Especially with the Targaryens. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. And Nita, the boy with the club foot, he is the son of the minister of law. That's his son.
He's an ear hustler.
Yeah, well,
he reminds me of Varys.
Look, he can't get around like that, so he might be like Tyrion, where look, I'm a see and hear everything, and know things.
Yeah,
I don't know about drinking and knowing things, but he know things.
Now, I don't want to bring up the stereotype, but I'm gonna do it. Do y'all think that boy is gay?
Who? That's who. Okay, so Ray Holland asked the question. Y'all think Rhaenyra marries Valerian? I think Laenor Valerian to keep his secret. Do y'all think he's gay? Like, I did pose the question. Now we have it here, and what do y'all think? Do you think this is going to be because she doesn't want to get married anyway? I don't think.
Why do people think he's gay? What happened? Did something happen?
In the books.
I know. In the books.
Yeah.
In the book, he's gay.
Oh well, yeah. It worked.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to be married, and I don't think that she, it will just work politically, right?
Like rocking death time.
But you know what would solve everybody's problem? And I don't know why they don't do that on this show. Because you're trying to strengthen the bloodline and all that. And in the books, well, I'm not going to say that. How about this? Why don't she just marry her uncle, Damon? That would solve all the problems. But except for Otto's problem. Otto and the Hightowers would have a problem with it. But do y'all think the daddy would have a problem? Because that solves all the problems. It's in the bloodline.
They do that anyway. Right.
I feel like it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah. Down the line, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought of that.
But
yeah, and you see Damon
from the book already too. So
yeah, we don't know if they're going to go that way.
Mm-hmm. But did y'all see that they tried to play us in this trailer, right? They made it seem like Damon and Rhaenyra was having sex on the street, and they showed both of them running away from a dark alley, surrounded by people looking at them, and then they show Otto as if he had, little birdies on the street chirping again. They're gonna smash. It's not gonna be next episode. I do not believe that was them smashing, that they want us to think it was smashing in this episode coming up. I think they're just trying to throw us off with that.
Look, I'm gonna just sip my water.
It's too crazy.
You're right. He said it's too crazy.
I hope not. I don't know if it happened in the book, but I heard something about him being in love with her. But I don't know. I don't think they got married.
No, they didn't.
And I don't know. But I think what they're gonna do, they might make it a rumor. I think that's what they did in the book too. They made it was like a rumor. I don't know if it was anything that was really solidified or confirmed.
Probably started by either Allison or Otto.
Well, my question is this:
that's what happened in the trailer. That's exactly what happened in the trailer. Otto started a rumor, and the king runs out saying, "I want to take the eyes out of whoever started this nasty rumor."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think Ray Holland says Viserys wouldn't approve, but marrying Daemon would strengthen Rhaenyra's claim. I don't know. Maybe if she didn't have a brother, but now that there's a boy involved, first of all, number one, there's not supposed to be any question whether when Viserys dies. It's not supposed to be no question. That kid Aegon is not supposed to matter unless Rhaenyra dies.
Right.
He names her the heir. There's no waiting for him to come of age. He's not in the running unless his sister dies. Like the father appointed her the heir. But the problem is, like Rhaenys was trying to tell her, is that these men will burn the city to the ground before they let a woman be on the freaking Iron Throne, which is the reason why they're gonna have all this fighting going on. And there's gonna be division because once Viserys dies, they're not going to they're not gonna honor what he chose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
With Robert and
and the whole thing, she gonna rip up So it's the same thing.
And that's when we're gonna get into the green versus the black. And then is when we're probably gonna see Rhaenyra hook up with Damien. I believe Rhaenyra might be going back to claim her kingdom right now from Damien. I think that's going to happen in this next episode. She's just going to have enough of this mess going on at King's Landing. She's going to hop on that boat and she's going to go over to Damien. Like, you know what? This is really mine.
Damien in a battle.
Damien likes her. Damien is not going to kill her. Damien, the only thing that can stop Damien is Rhaenyra. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. That is it.
Got the dragon, but Damien.
Damien likes drama. He's not a cruel. I don't think he's a cruel person. I don't think so. I just think he likes drama. He's one of those rebellious little brothers. Really, you know how they have those.
Yeah,
he's one of those.
Wrong. Like the crab feeder should have been.
No, she didn't. No, Nita didn't go get everything I'm up here talking about. No, you didn't.
Right, so let's look. Let's take a look.
Hold on, I'm trying to pause it. Okay, so we were gonna go
So
ahead.
you are my political headaches.
That would be you, Brillo. You would say that, right?
Yes. Finally, the king said something worth saying.
You don't like her little spoiled brattiness.
Definitely.
Right. I'm not gonna play the words, but
don't
see the captions though. So let's get into it. Let me know when you want me to pause it so we can talk.
Allison with her baby.
All these doggone babies.
That's when they talking about the rumor.
Exactly.
That's right there. That's the rumor.
It was Otto. It was
Yep.
Otto. I wonder who's that in the red there.
Who knows?
That's Daddy. I think that's Daddy.
I think it's her father asking her about this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Viserys.
Okay.
See, look at that Otto.
I will take their eyes.
There go Damien after he's supposedly smacked. There they go running through the woods, and there she goes traveling to reclaim her kingdom from Damien because she tired of the bull job going on in King's Landing.
I don't know, man. If they do that, I don't know. Why would he just give it back to her?
Because he loves her. He loves her. And then he knows that her being there also is going to enrage the daddy.
It's not his seed either, though.
I get that.
He's not supposed to be there.
He pressing though, so he never was supposed to even had a war. Never was supposed to go with the dude.
I mean, if she come and be like, Uncle, get out of here. He gonna leave. He loves her. He has a soft spot for her.
Brillo, think about it like this, Brillo. She rides in on her dragon, walks up to the uncle, say, "That's really my castle. Give me the egg back." He throws her the egg back.
Right.
Take it. And walks on about his business.
But when he say to Otto, "You want the egg?
Come get it. Come get these cookies." Right.
He said, "You're gonna risk war and everything." And he was like, basically, you're gonna declare war on your brother, the king. He said, "Wonderful." But when Rhaenyra said, "Uncle, I'm right here. I'm the one that stands between you and you know what I'm saying, the throne or whatever you want. Kill me." He was like, "Man,
he gonna do that again." Well, I guess.
Take that egg, girl.
Turn the water off.
Brillo, if she wouldn't have showed up, Otto was done.
Done.
I mean, he got heat for Otto.
Caraxes was on deck, ready.
Right.
I liked her in that when she showed up. That was boss.
Right.
But okay, I get what you said. If he might just pipe down out of respect, like I'm not gonna kill this woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not just not just respect. I don't think he has respect.
I mean, not respect, but
he started a whole situation over a lie, talking about he getting married to a whore and that she pregnant. He was lying. He was trying to lure his brother.
He mad that he got usurped, all for making a joke about the kid dead, just because he made a joke about the dead baby.
See, well, not just that, but they really didn't. The council didn't want him as the council didn't want him even anyway.
Sorry, Lamont.
He did, didn't he make the joke about the dead kid and did?
Yeah, he did.
He
did.
Yeah, one day. Yeah,
it's just the
way you said it.
The
delivery.
That's offensive.
He said all that.
It's offensive.
He did say all that, Brillo.
Yeah, and that's his
all that
on top of that.
Right, but the noble in that council wanted Damien because they believe he's unfit to rule, and just that thing that he said was the icing on the cake. That's all. That was just that wasn't the sparking point. That was just icing on a cake that was already baked.
You know what it is, bro, Lamont. Can you be quiet, Lamont? Damon says,
"Did you hear your queen? Your queen said be quiet. Quiet on the set, please. The queen has spoken. She was quiet." She gonna tell us about ourselves, and then gonna tell somebody to shut up.
No, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to my kids.
Who you
I
talking?
want people to think I'm just a savage.
I don't know.
No, I'm talking about Lamont, this is what I wanted to say real quick because my son was in the back talking and all that. I'm almost made me forget my thought. Okay, so like you would say, it was just icing on the cake. But one thing I noticed about Viserys is that he doesn't want to do anything against his brother, but every time something happens where the brother makes these offenses towards his dead son, that's when he wants to act. Oh, he was talking on my dead son's name. Okay, now you're not gonna be the heir. I'm removing you. You got to get the heck out of here ASAP. Then in this episode, when he found out that he took the egg that was his son's, his dead son's, you know, the Balon. That's when he was like, I'm gonna go to Dragonstone on my own, because before he was like, what should I do? You want me to send him to the wall, this and that and third? He didn't want to do anything. But once he found out that he took the dragon that belonged to his baby, that's when he wanted to act. So most of the things that his brother does, he doesn't act off of until he offends him in the worst way. Yeah. When it comes to like his children, like his dead son.
David gonna figure it out because he's vying for his attention and trying to do things. He's gonna figure out what the trigger is.
Yeah,
I think he already knows.
I think he knows, and that's the reason why he took that egg, because he wanted his brother to come. He wasn't expecting Otto. That's why he's like, "What do you know? Like,
where's my brother?"
Exactly.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
The more he does, the more Damon does, the more it's showing how the king is sore.
How weak he is.
Yeah,
he weak.
Yeah,
he weak.
It's showing him being a weak ruler, and it's not good.
Right. Rhaenyra got 3 times the balls the daddy got right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Definitely.
Guys, can I say something real quick that's totally off the reacting to Khadijah A. Hall? It's so funny seeing that name in the chat, because every time somebody says something, hi, Miss Khadijah, good evening, that's what Daria says. I'm thinking they're talking to me because some of you know that my first name is Khadijah. That's what this K stands for. So, hey, girl, shout out to you, another Khadijah.
Miss K, you're going to be mad at me, but when I first saw her commenting on my videos, I was thinking it was you too. Because look at her profile picture. Look at the profile picture.
You do kind of, yeah. I mean, you really can't zoom in on it, but
Miss K, I'm glad I didn't say nothing. I'm glad I ain't say nothing off the wall to her, thinking it was you.
Right. Oh gosh.
Oh man. Yeah. So this is what I want to know from y'all. Why the hell is Caraxes so skinny and anorexic? I mean,
oh my gosh!
They need to feed this damn dragon before he don't be blowing nothing but gas out of his mouth.
I am so sorry for yelling in the mic, but I made that same exact. I just dropped my my
I just thought it was a different kind of dragon,
and I said that too. I said this. I don't like how he looks. He looks like a snake with legs and wings.
Yeah.
He looks weird.
The one that
looks like a serpent.
It was a different type of dragon.
By himself looks stronger than that one.
Correct. Sea Smoke looked very healthy.
Oh yeah.
Sea Smoke looked ready. Sea Smoke looked like a giant alligator with wings. But Caraxes looked like you took a pencil just like this and you stuck kites on the side. Put some kites right here. Put a kite here. Put a kite here.
I was like,
I was like different type of dinosaur.
I was like, his body is.
I have a question. Is that the same dragon when the guy was down here like, oh my king, he's come to save me?
Stepped on him.
Like that looked like something out of Jurassic Park.
He's skinny, but I guess he still weigh a ton.
Hey.
He was blocking those arrows.
Anyway, though.
Yeah.
He still came through.
That's a terrible looking dragon.
Right.
Yeah, I guess they don't want to make them all look the same.
People in the chat is saying that
that's true.
He's a different breed.
They could just make them different colors,
dragon.
But all right.
That's true.
He still was a person.
Yeah. He did his thing. But Sea Smoke looked right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Sea Smoke came riding in. He looked right. If a black person gonna ride a dragon, we're gonna ride one named Sea Smoke. So I'm glad they put him on
That's
Sea
what I'm
Smoke.
saying. He came in with his flavor. Like I said, he don't even take the chorus the same. He'd be like, ooh, ooh. Like,
He should have named the way Moochie talking about it. He should have named them Pop Smoke instead of C
I
Smoke.
know, right?
Oh my god.
Rakaris,
Every
yo.
time I see it, I was like, I had to rewind it like 3 times when he came out on that dragon. Just to
Okay.
see.
Okay. Miss K, just for you, I will no longer on my videos call that damn dragon sea
Call him
smoke. I'm gonna call him Pot Smoke. I'm gonna call him old cousin Pop Smoke.
Right. Just because he got a black dragon.
I like the sea smoke name though. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. it sound like, look, it sound like it got our flavor.
I think
sorry.
that it's
Yeah.
kind of close to like, it's almost like he names him after his father's nickname, which is,
Right.
Sea Snake. Name him Sea
Right.
Smoke. I'm like, okay,
Right.
that's kind of cute. Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially
I like
because he's ashy too, so he has to ash.
it.
This so many dragons.
Yeah.
Boy.
I'm ready to see more dragons.
Me too.
Yes. Me too.
How many do you think we're gonna see this season?
Big giant war.
I think they
with
said
the
it's like maybe 12 or 14
dragons
or
and
something like that.
titans.
12 or 14?
I'm ready for it.
Really?
Yeah, they said 17
Wow.
Oh,
by the
17.
end of the season.
Yeah, I figured I was a
Good
little off. But,
God.
I heard it's gonna be a lot.
17.
And remember, they still gonna have that gadget that they made in King's
The
Landing.
Lannisters.
The Lannisters.
The Lannisters.
They don't
Yeah.
have that thing yet.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Hey.
Brooklyn, baby. Damn.
All right, before we get on out of here, we had you over an hour. I have the word scramble, of course.
Oh boy.
We only have 3, and they are somewhat easy, but not really.
No, sweetie.
If we know it, we gotta put it in our private chat before they get it. So
Right. So the first one is, now you see the fire. The picture should be somewhat of a clue.
I know what that is. I'm putting it in the private chat.
Yeah, let me see what it is because I don't know.
Hopefully that's
Yeah.
I'm terrible. You would think
I'll be having the problems with that too.
That was quick, Lamar.
I'm terrible
Oh
at
yeah.
these. I'm
Are you
supposed to be
sure
good.
that's how you spell it, though?
Nah, it's not spelled right.
no, mine's not spelled right either.
But
I
you
didn't
got
say
it,
mine
though.
was, but I just know what it is.
That's the closest you gonna get, right?
You know
guys
what it's
are
supposed to be.
insane.
Oh,
Look, Monique got it.
in there, y'all. It's
Dre
no-
cars.
Oh, see, I didn't do it
Yeah,
this week,
this-
guys.
this is-
Last week it was me.
Look, this is the right. This is the correct spelling.
Jacaravis.
Oh Lord, y'all still got it though.
Right.
I done got my daughter running around here talking about some
See, I
Dracarys.
still messed
But
up.
I did.
Are
it
you
on-
serious? Ella's saying it? Oh my gosh.
L being here. Dracarys.
Yeah.
Dracarys.
This is the correct spelling.
That is so cute.
No Y and no U. Okay. Next one.
There
That's
you
how I
go.
spelled it, but
There you
I was spelling it the way it sounded. Okay, so now this one.
go.
I know this one.
Let me get
Look
in
at
this
the
private
picture. The
chat.
picture should be a clue.
Oh, let me see. Let me
Mhm. I got it, Nita.
Yep.
She got
Yep. Yep. She got it.
Let me see who gonna get it in the chat now.
Mm-hmm.
Ray got
Yep.
it.
Ray got it.
Here you go.
Yep.
All right. And the last one is the Stepstones. And this one's super easy.
So easy.
Yeah. Mhm.
Super duper easy. Yes, y'all are on it. I gotta make these
I
harder, y'all.
want to say something about
There's
that when
no
you're
clue
done.
that thing too.
Me too.
Oh, I
Me
was
too.
gonna ask you. I have a question for
I
y'all.
forgot all about this.
I have a question
Yeah, I
for
want-
y'all.
I wanna
Regards
talk
in
about
regards
this
to
one.
that.
Something. Like damn, look at
I
that.
have a question for the panel in regards to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monique got it.
There you go. I think Tamika got it
Yep.
first.
Ow, ow, ow.
What's up, Tamika and Monique?
Black heart.
All right, my question is, Do y'all okay? Remember when he said that whoever sees the white elk,
it was a
sign that they should be the heir.
It's a sign. It's a sign of royalty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't see it. She saw it. So
Yeah.
she saw her sign that she's supposed to be royalty. Did y'all get that when y'all saw that scene? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the king knew in his heart by not seeing the white one that he should not be trying to make Aegon
Yes.
the ruler. He knew
Yes.
that was solidification for him that would be the wrong decision.
Right.
Because Otto was over there talking about, oh, this is not a coincidence and all this stuff, and
Right. Oh,
this
my
has to mean something because the white hart has been spotted during little Aegon's name day celebration. So when they find one and they see one and it's brown, Viserys, that first of all made Viserys kind of
it was
question a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he saw that it's brown, I don't know if y'all realized, he kind of looked relieved. He was like,
he did. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So that's when it was like, okay, now I know I made the right choice and everything.
Right.
And then right after that, we see her see it. I was like, oh, I love that. So
imagine if she would have put that back.
Yeah. I'm glad that she didn't do that.
Right. The fact that she let him live is part of a prophecy too. The fact that she just let him go. She ain't do nothing to him. And I was with that, man. I was like,
yeah. And the crazy thing is that, does she even know the prophecy associated with that?
You know what I'm saying? None of that.
And also part of this, did you guys think about this? Because part of it made me feel like, you know what? It's funny that they said before dragons, the symbol of royalty was the white hart, right?
Right.
And now we have the Targaryens, which is, the dragon signifies their house or whatever. And then the takeover of the Targaryens was the House Baratheon, which the stag represents. And we see a stag and it represents royalty. And futuristically, that is the one, that's what the house is going to usurp theirs. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about all of that, even the boar. How the boar shows up and attacks, and remember that's how Robert died.
Died.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the king is in there just getting as drunk as ever, just like Robert Baratheon was
just
getting
like
drunk.
Robert.
So I was like, wow, it's a lot of little Easter eggs and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, this is cool. But they was also picking up the doodle of the droppings of the. I was like, ew, and smelling it.
Ew. Because they was trapping them. That's why.
Huh?
That was when they was
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Y'all know them folks nasty. They probably running around sniffing people's butt anyway. You know they nasty. If they literally picked that stuff up with their hand and was doing like that and didn't go wash their hand, then he put his glove back on.
Wonder why his body is rotten and everything.
Right. That's why his damn fingers.
Because he putting number 2 on it.
Look, the middle finger about to be gone next.
Everything's coming.
All right, y'all. Before we get on up out of here, I'm gonna let everybody say what's going on their channels. I thank y'all so much for coming. Moochie, thank you for coming over. Thank everybody for showing up. And so we're gonna start with Lamont. Y'all already know we already got the crew in the chat. Y'all already know what Lamont doing, but I'm gonna let him go ahead and disgrace you anyway.
She's right. Y'all know what I'm doing, so I'm going to say, please make sure you like her video, give her that thumbs up, share her content, and don't be afraid to send this lady some Cash App money, man. She's about to cross that line of being monetized, and this is a teamwork effort. We want to see her get there, so be sure to give Nita all the love you can, as well as my man Brillo, as well as Miss K and Moochie, because we're trying to grow this tide together and raise all the boats.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Miss K. She just dropped her 2 and 3 review for House of Dragons, so check that out.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
And what else?
So also I have what's coming up? Oh, tonight, which is not going to happen, which is supposed to be for 12 o'clock, but I'm not ready. I'm supposed to be going live for The Shy, the last episode, because when I was on vacation, I wasn't able to get everything done. So you want to be up late with me tonight? Come on over, honey, to the channel. Put that keep the notifications turned on so you know when I get on here again. And also Sunday, meet up 8:05 for discussing Raising Canaan. And then we should be back for Tuesday for The Wire.
Okay.
All right. Moochie.
All right. So I'm supposed to do City on the Hill, Raising Canaan. And then are we doing Hidden Gems this week? Because I had like a whole bunch of stuff going on this past week. So we should be back on schedule with all of that. So I'm the last one to go before we take the break. So
I think so.
DJ Hall said, did I finish my homework? I have discussion questions due on Saturday, so I will be doing that. So I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. So
keep me on my toes, girl. Keep me on my toes.
What I got next? I got a bunch of ideas going through my head, so keep your notifications on. Yeah. But I got a Slang and Rock episode 4 is out right now. I'm trying a new show tomorrow at 8 called Demons Loading, talking about Jukebox and Canaan. When are we gonna see the demons? That's basically I'm breaking it down. We got Demons Loading at 8 o'clock, new show, and of course at 1:15 right after Power. Me and a couple people, family members, will be discussing the show, breaking it down right after the show. Come check it out.
All right.
Is anybody doing Queen Sugar?
I was supposed to, but I didn't watch last season, so.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't.
I used to do it, and then
Okay, because it came back on this past Tuesday.
Yeah, if I can catch up, I might, Sometimes what I do is I'll watch a whole season, even if I'm late, and I'll do a whole season recap live.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Like I did with The Offer.
What day are you doing The Wire?
What you call it?
Tuesday.
What's the other one we did?
Tuesday still. Yep.
Send me that link.
Did it with the what's the thing with Jason Bateman?
Oh yes,
Ozark.
We did that too.
Ozark.
Yeah. So sometimes if I'm not able to catch up and I really like a show, I'll just wait and just do one live and we just sum it all up. And
Netflix is getting ready to start streaming their shows. From the CEO announced on the investor meeting.
I was just showing it to you.
The CEO announced on the investor meeting. I don't know when they're going to start. They're thinking about doing it 2023. They're no longer going to be releasing their shows all at once. They're going to go week to week.
I love that.
Wow.
I love that because when you do a binge thing, it just releases all the steam.
If
people talk about spoilers, you ain't seen it yet, and everybody talk about it for one weekend and then it's gone.
Yeah,
but if you spread it out,
now you can do the reviews one by one.
You help us a lot too.
Double up and stuff like that.
Right.
He said that on the investor phone call. He was like, I feel like we missing out on more. What was his? He alluded to we're missing out on more steam, more long-term success, more anticipation building by releasing everything in one day, because you got people like us that instead of reviewing episode by episode, you have to review the whole thing. And you don't kick the can down the road of releasing merchandise, having new people come on board, letting us hype it up for them.
Right. When you talk about it for a long time, just a week.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Let's think about how like Ozarks, it just came and went.
Right.
Within 2 weeks, it was a wrap. You watched it. As opposed to stringing some out for 10 to 12 weeks.
Right. And they said they're only going to do that with their original programming. So the other stuff they're not going to do it with that just yet. On the investor call, they said it's only going to be with Netflix original programming.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I love that. I'm all for it because I always felt like they did themselves a disservice with that. So yeah. So anyway, yes, and Khadijah said that the Best Man series is dropping in December on Peacock. Check that out. I might cover that. You know, I don't be covering. I want to cover it. I be wanting to cover it, but I don't know.
Look, Nita, it might be good. Like I was not gonna touch the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I was not gonna touch it. After one episode, I was hooked.
So good, right?
It was good. I even got a chance to talk to 2 members of the cast behind the scenes and stuff like that because my reviews was on fire for that show. It was really good. Definitely, I would suggest at least try the show because it might surprise you. Peacock is really going after my
watching. I'm definitely
me too.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So anyway, we had a great live tonight. Make sure y'all hit them like buttons on the way out. Thank you, everybody, for coming. God bless you. Good night.
Good night. See ya.